Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim 2021. And this time we are on the Midland Main Line with a Class 66 in EWS livery. And we are doing the scenario Cementing Relations. And this is a scenario going from Luton to Bedford. So not a very long journey, mind you, but still quite a fun little freight journey. And we have these cement PCA wagons on the back of the Class 66. Now, the Class 66 is one of my favourite locos of all time. I think I've said it many times before, but the Class 66 is just an icon to me, and in EWS livery, it is amazing. This is 66197. Not sure what the real loco is like, but that's what this is. But before we jump in, I just want to say, before we get going, if you are a new viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so down below. Alright, let's jump in and get going. Afternoon, and welcome to the cab of the Class 66. These cement wagons are being taken to Earl's Sidings in the Peak District, but we'll only be taking them as far as Bedford. Remember, not to exceed 60 miles per hour due to the wagon's speed restrictions. So, PCAs, being a cement wagon, they have restrictions. In order to release the brakes, the lever must be moved to 100 off its travel. Yeah, it's just telling us about the brake control, but we know how to drive a Class 66. I've done it many times, so don't worry about that. And we have a red down in front of us, and let's just take a look at the 66 here. This is looking really good. Unfortunately, the 66 in this game, not a lot of it works. The enhancement pack from Armstrong Powerhouse obviously makes all the computers and stuff functional, but I like the Class 66 in Train Sim World 2 a little bit better. That is a nice 66. And we'll just release the brakes. Keep it just about 4.5 bars so we don't roll anywhere. But we do have a red in front of us, so we can't really go anywhere just yet. But yeah, what I was saying about these PCA wagons is because obviously they've got cement in them, that's going to slosh about and stuff, so we can't go too fast due to those speed restrictions. I'm not really too sure how you find out how long the train is with this button. Yeah, I'm not really too sure on that. But Luton Platform 3 is in front of us, and we've been given the all clear, so off we go. And I think we're going via Luton here. But let's just take a look at this leaving. Oh, I absolutely love the 66. Just look at it, such an icon. Nicknamed the Shed. Oh, that sound. That's such a special sound. You can just tell it's a Class 66 from the sound. Nicknamed the Shed, mainly because it looks like a shed from the front. A very British thing, that is, a shed. But in EWS livery, it sort of looks like the same colour as a shed as well. But you can see Bedford's only 20 miles away. But yeah, a lot of locos get little nicknames, like this got the Shed. The Class 70 got the nickname Predator because the front of it looks like the Predator of Alien and Alien vs Predator. And you know, the Class 350 as well got the nickname the UFO because of how it sounds. But yeah, these locos just get little nicknames in the train community. But the Class 66 sort of entered service in 2000, I believe. And it's been going for 21 years now. And I think... I don't know if this is true, but I think 2030 they'll be looking to replace them. I'm not too sure. The Classic 6 might be replaced in 2040 instead. It's easily got another 20 years in it, easy. It's looking good. Yeah, the 6.6 has definitely got another 20 years in it. 100%. We'll get it going past the station here. Limbury Road. Very short journey, this one. I think it's only about 20 minutes long from Luton to Bedford. Unfortunately, the speed control doesn't work in this. That's a bit unfortunate. I could have set the speed. But yeah, just a really short one. I've started to do more of these short scenarios. The long ones were really getting on my nerves, especially when the game would crash when you're near the end of the scenario. So that's sort of annoying. But yeah, these shorter ones I'm more willing to do and record. And I mean, I'm back on the Train Sim World 2 hype as well. Mainly because the scenarios are nice and short on that, and they're bringing out a bit more content for it as well. They've announced the London to Brighton for that. But yeah, just at the moment, overall enjoying Train Sim. I've found as I've gotten older, Train Sim has become more appealing, if that makes sense. I mean, when I was younger, 16, 17, and I was playing video games, I built my first PC, and you know, I was interested in Train Sim and other simulators, but other games sort of piqued my interest a bit more, especially action shooters and stuff like Armour took my interest, Daisy. But now that I've got a bit older, I like the sort of quiet games, non-co-op games. Co-op games sort of just get on my nerves now. Other people in them tend to annoy me. So playing simulators is really piqued my interest, and I'm really enjoying simulators now that I'm a bit older, to enjoy them. And it's made me realise that these games, their demographic that they try and appeal to is an older audience. You know, these games were never trying to capture a young audience like Warzone or something is. These games are trying to capture the older enthusiast, if you will. And I am that older enthusiast now. But yeah, just really enjoying Train Sim. Really excited to see where the future goes. Train Sim World 2, for instance, I really want that game to do well. I think I've said it for a very long time now, and I've said it for many years, that TS Classic, Train Sim Classic, Train Sim 2021, what this game is, it needs just a refresher. It needed something to bring it into the modern era. Yes, people are still making content for it, and as someone asked me the other day, is TS Classic dying or dead? It is not dead or dying. It is more alive than ever. People are making amazing content for the game, and there's just so much content in it. But the graphics do let it down. Train Sim World 2, really had high hopes for it. Still do. I'm an optimist, so I've got high hopes for Train Sim World 2. Hopefully they can deliver, but it is Dovetail after all behind the game, so maybe it'll just be a money grab. But I'm really hoping that they push forward with train simulation and they just bring out new stuff and new routes. At the moment they're just doing routes they've done before, but let's get a look at the Class 6.6 here. But yeah, hopefully they push forward with it. Oh, this will be an amazing shot actually going through here, through these tunnels, or this bridge. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, so we're just approaching Harlington. All these stations go via, so we're just passing through, and we're doing about, well, we've been told we've got to do about 60 mile an hour because of the speed restriction on the PCAs. So that's what we're doing, 60. Still not a shy speed though, 60. So we can cover 20 miles, no problem. I don't really know this line very well. Midland Main Line. And yeah, I don't really know this line very well. I don't really know many lines very well, mainly because I don't really follow, or I don't really, study lines to exactly. The only line I'd know about is the Birmingham line, and that's because, well, I live in Birmingham. So they recently brought out a Birmingham Cross line, which a few stations on there ring a bell. But again, line, I don't really travel on the train too much in real life, so I don't know the lines exact. But I enjoy them anyway. I enjoy doing the scenarios, the route anyway. And that's why I'm looking forward to London to Brighton on Train Sim World 2. Hopefully they don't just reuse assets like the 377. Even though the 377 is on the London to Brighton, I'm hoping they push the boat out and they bring out new locos for that route. Something new, something we haven't seen in Train Sim World 2 before. That last DLC they released kind of annoyed me, because they basically just released the same locos people had already previously bought in other DLCs, but with a different paint scheme, which kind of made me a bit annoyed, because I felt like that should have been a free content drop, really. People should only have to pay for new locos that have never been in the game before, or new routes and scenarios. They should never have to pay for the same loco twice, but with a different livery. Liveries should be something that, well, they've got the livery editor in the game, so liveries should be something that you can download off a community website. and share liveries with each other. So that kind of made me a bit annoyed that they. Oh, I'm guessing it's telling me about the station. They got a green light, so I don't know what that was. But yeah, it dovetail behind the game, so they are just out for money at the end of the day. Not bashing on Dovetail or anything, it is a business at the end of the day, but I feel like they could be a bit more consumer friendly. And that's the way the game industry is going at the moment, is really consumer friendly. So they need to buck up their ideas, I think. But this is sort of the final stretch now to Bedford, so I'll just let this play, I think. Okay, we just passed Elstow. And the Bedford sidings. Or the Bedford Junction is up next. So this is the final stretch now. We're pretty much done. I just want to say quickly, if you've made it this far, there is a massive train sim playlist if you want to go watch all my other train sim videos, and you can go down to my channel and check them out individually as well. We do other simulator games, Euro Truck, War Thunder, The Hunter, stuff like that. I try and play any simulator game I can, really, as long as it's not too difficult, like Flight Sim. But yeah, if you want to check out my channel, check out the other videos, go right ahead. Just go on my channel and check it out, and subscribe if you're liking what you see. Bedford South Junction. We're just going through there, so we will start to brake though a little bit. We are only a mile away. Surprising how quick you can actually travel in something like Classic 6. You know, you can come up onto it quick if you're not paying attention. But the brakes take a while for this to slow down. They're not, instant. It's not like a combined power brake lever, like in something like the 377 passenger EMU. Now this has got air brakes. It's more freight based, so the brakes take a while to come on. Not as long as the bloody 47. That took forever. The 37 and the 47, I think, does take forever. But we're here at Bedford now. That's another classic freight sound. That squealing of the brakes. Always hear that. Always hear that with the Classic 6. When it's got a long load of wagons. Just hear all the brakes coming on. Screeching to a halt. And we're here in Bedford. So I imagine another driver's going to take over from us here, as these PCAs are going to the Peak District, it said. So some other driver will take over. But this is as far as we're going. And yeah, just want to say, if you're enjoying, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel as well if you don't want to miss any of my new videos, if you're a new viewer. And I will see you in the next one. It's been fun. Take care. Bye bye.